It's Felicity from Get Your Rock Out, and here we are at Damnation Festival. So how are you today? Are you enjoying it?
Yep, not too bad. Played, so a little bit of downtime.
Nice.
Yeah.
And of course you're spending your downtime now doing interviews and...
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Mingling, away from the mob.
And so, yeah, I mean, obviously it's an absolutely fantastic festival, and a lot of people were very, very excited about seeing you. Did you have a decent crowd there for it?
When I looked, after setting everything up, when I looked up, it was mobbed. It was full.
Brilliant.
You know, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, you know, because everyone has a little walk around and picks and chooses. But we had like a clash, but doesn't every other band? But yeah, it was it was mobbed. As far as the eye could see. So.
Absolutely brilliant. Now I know that a lot of people, you kind of hear on the Facebook beforehand and all the kind of forums, and I think you were definitely going to put out there as one that people were definitely wanting to catch. So I'm glad that the audience reflected that.
Yeah, right from the word go, they were, everyone was having a little run about and acting stupid. So we just encourage you.
Brilliant. And is there anybody else that you really want to see today? Are you managing to catch anybody else?
I'll probably just see Carcass, to be honest. I'll just see them. I haven't seen them for like 20 odd years.
Oh, wow.
Last time I saw them was like, I don't know, 1989, something like that. So, yeah, probably see them. See Bill all the time and the Gentleman's Pistols, but I'll see Carcass as well.
No, I think a lot of people are very excited about the show, and kind of deservedly so. Really.
Yeah, totally. Support.
You can kind of understand why.
yeah, totally. Fucking hell, they come out, and they've done that record, the banger. So yeah, fucking hats off to them. Yeah, I'll be up for that.
Yeah. And there are really quite a few Scouse bands on the bill this year. I've spoken to so many Scousers. So I mean, what's the secret? Do you have to come from Liverpool to be in a successful metal band nowadays?
No, you have to come from the Wirral to be in a successful metal band. Okay. Hence Carcass and hence SSS.
For everybody else,
everyone else is a bully.
It's kind of the same thing. Liverpool, the Wirral. For people that aren't from there, that's kind of what we think of it.
It's not. It's the Scouse dream is to come over to the water and spend your holidays there. And the Wirral nightmare is for when that happens, because everyone just turns up at West Kirby Beach or New Brighton and just the human wreckage is just everywhere. But yeah, I think it's really good that really good that 6 bands from Merseyside, shall we say, are on the bill. Really good, all of them.
Just such a bizarre kind of occurrence to happen on. I think there's only 24 bands playing, and that's quite a big kind of proportion. But
it is, yeah, it's good.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice that it's still kind of vaguely local as well, which is always a good thing. I mean, it's kind of, I say local in the loosest sense of the term, because I actually have no idea how far apart Leeds and Liverpool are, because my geography is abysmal.
Like an hour and a half, so it's not too far. It's easy, quite easy. You spend a lot of time coming to Leeds, to be honest. Leeds and Bradford throughout the years, just not playing gigs, but just going to gigs. Like the 1 and 12 in Bradford, one of the UK's oldest punk clubs, you know what I mean? And then here in Leeds, there's a million little pubs, a million little dirty holes. So which had a million bands come through. So that's quite interesting.
And you guys, you just changed over to Prosthetic Records, which kind of a bit of a surprise, I think, to quite a few people. I mean, was this something that's been on the cards for a long time, or was this quite a hasty thing?
Put on the back burner for a good few years, for one reason or another. But now the time's right, because the time is more than overdue, to be honest. Just for the switch. The really good prosthetics just welcomed us with open arms. You know what I mean? Just really into the music, really into what we're doing. We've got a new EP out that's out today. 3/4 of them have gone. No, 3/4 of them have gone. It's fucking over.
What, simply at this festival today?
The one,
or online as well?
Well, if you think of our little drip of records, there's only 500 made. So it was just like an initial. We're on prosthetics. We're doing Damnation. Do a limited EP, bang. Just kind of join some dots for people that haven't heard of us. People, because for a lot of people, we're not on a lot of people's radars, to be honest. And prosthetic is, well, they can afford the time to deal with us and get into what we're doing and get what we're doing out there. Whereas the other label, I think they were kind of overwhelmed with a lot of the same stuff, and everyone's sort of, you know, grasping for time and air and attention, and you know, they're doing their own thing. Amazing, away you go. But for us, we don't want to be stopped, and we can't be stopped. So the switch to prosthetics was ideal. So new LP out for next year.
Fantastic, and that's going to be one to look forward to. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic with the run of the EPs already. I mean, that's phenomenal kind of response.
Well, it's been on pre-order for like a few days, but you know how the internet works. You know what I mean? Yeah. You put one thing out and it's everywhere, and there's things that are going to be happening on Bonfire Night when it's, you know, one of the songs, the B-side, is going to get streamed. So I mean, for the places that are going to announce that, they're just going to evaporate. The last little, you know, the last few that are out there, and that's good. You know, that's good. But at least people get to hear the music, and you know, through the internet, and you know, that's fine for us, because all we want to do is get it out there. You know.
Brilliant. I'm really, really glad to hear that the response has been so positive. And you've got the full length coming up next year. I mean, tell us everything there is to know about that.
Well, it's going to be out start of May, and that's going to coincide with Temples Festival in Bristol, because we're on that with, you know, Doom Riders and, you know, Doom and all the other D bands. So we're on that. So that's quite looking forward to that. You know, Neurosis and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's going to be out then, and then, you know, open the floodgates and away we go, really, because yeah, really kind of get into really, as a band, we're really getting into this music that we're writing now, because it's a crossover band, but you can sort of dip your toe here, dip your toe there, but now there's like the staples of, you know, hardcore, punk, metal, grind, and it's really interesting for us, so we just don't bore ourselves, you know, and for that sort of mix that we've got on the go, you know, as a band now, as a unit, we've never been better. It's really, some people can like, oh, it's a slog or whatever, but it's entertaining. It's you know, you can have a laugh doing it. As soon as it gets to be a chore, that's when you should just knock it on the head. But really, really good, really quite positive about the whole thing. So
no, it's really, really nice to hear that you're so kind of enthused about it. It's absolutely fantastic, and it kind of sounds as though this is going to be the kind of thing that has pushed you on to bigger and better things.
Yeah,
this switch.
To be honest, it's like a second wind. I'm really, the way I look at it is the second wind. It's like a new start. Even though we're like 8 years old or whatever, it's for me, and it's like a new start, because we've done what we've done up to this point, but now things have changed for the better, and so away we go, full steam ahead.
Well, that's really, really good to hear. I'm excited about the future.
Yeah, good.
So brilliant. Cool. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to have a chat today. Fine. It's been a massive pleasure. And hopefully, we'll see you kind of on a massive run of UK dates next year. Yeah, fine. Yeah, well, we're out in January with Gamma Bomb. So there's like a little slew of gigs that'll we'll be slopping around. Actually, you can call like a UK tour. Like, well, Scotland, Wales, England, no Ireland, but I suppose they're from Ireland, so all the bases are covered. No, I think that's definitely a UK tour. Okay, I'll do this then. Good stuff. Well, thank you so much. And we really look forward to seeing you, well, probably in January. Yeah, cheers. Brilliant, thank you. Thanks.